Hi, I'm wellness coach Lisa Lounsbury, and this is a Your Wellness Minute. I just finished talking to Brock and Scott. We had a very enthusiastic conversation about striving for equality, and for you boys living as gay men, we've got a hockey player, we have a radio announcer. So Brock, tell us what life is like growing up as a hockey player, and did you experience any barriers?
There was definitely barriers. I mean, as living in this hyper-masculine macho bro world, men tend to put each other down by feminizing or using homo-negative language. And to be that is essentially saying that you're less than a man, like a macho hockey bro. So in order to fit in and conform, I had to lie and hide who I was for a very long time. And it's taken years and years for me to empower myself, accept and love who I am, and come out with my story so that I can hopefully share and help others.
Well, I'm glad you are comfortable enough talking about yourself a little bit and with positive outlook. What's it like now for you?
It's a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I travel the country, I speak at events, I speak to youth, I speak at corporate events, and I'm trying to motivate and share and shift the culture in a way that it doesn't matter who we are, because these ideals of this macho bro or anything else is an illusion. We all have things we love and enjoy, and we conform to fit certain molds.
Right.
And it's not truly who we are. So by breaking those down and being your authentic self, you're going to live a happier, probably more successful life, and I know I am.
That's great. I love your story, Brock.
Thank you.
And Scott, you have a similar story. You've had some struggles coming out as a young man. And what happened?
Well, essentially, I came out when I was in high school, very young. Family, I know Brock doesn't like this term, didn't really accept me for who I was. I was called every name in the book, said I was going to tear my family apart. I was told by my father that he lost his father, who had passed away recently in that year, and his son in the same year. So I moved out and grew up very quickly. I had to figure out who I was, and I'm still figuring out who I am to this day, almost 10 years later, very quickly. And you know what? I've kind of started this carefree attitude where it's like, I'm going to do me, you do you, and the world's going to keep turning, and everything's going to be all right at the end of the day. And that's kind of how I've just started living my life.
And you're how old now?
I'm 25.
25. So the majority of 25-year-olds are still trying to figure out themselves, trying to find their place.
Yeah, the majority of 25-year-olds are still in school.
Right.
Some you're like living with their parents still, and I feel like it's weird because I feel like I'm not a typical 25-year-old because I had to grow up so quickly, and I kind of, it's hard. Like Brock's
not that much older.
Brock's a little bit older than I am, but we're great friends, and I have a lot of friends that are in their 30s. Most of my friends are a lot older than I am.
So what's a message for those who are struggling to accept themselves, and what would be your quick piece of advice?
My quick piece of advice would be take your time, and you will know when the time is right to come out, and yeah, just love yourself and have fun.
Love yourself and have fun. Brock?
Mine is only you can accept you. And that's anyone in this world, whether you're struggling with as an LGBTQ plus individual or anyone, only you can accept who you are. And when you do accept yourself, learn to love yourself. When you can love who you are, like I say this and nobody really understands it, but I say, I love being a gay man. And I am so proud of who I am. And when you can accept, then love yourself, nothing else will matter, and you will be successful and you will live a happy life.
What's the Dolly Parton quote? Find out who you are and do it on purpose. Love that. Love it.
Well, I'm so happy and so proud of you guys for loving yourself and inspiring others to do the same. So thank you for joining me today.